morning, good morning. Good morning. I'm making a little video today and we are going to the park. Puppies. Can you see them? We've got the dogs. Yep, there they are. We've got the puppies. We're ready to go, so let's go to the park. Well, we are at the park. It's been such a long time since I made a video, so I thought I just need to start doing it. So I'm just gonna start making videos again. They'll be about things in my life, and so that's what to expect. And that's about enough setting expectations, because as Peter McKinnon says, you don't need to set expectations all the time. Here's a coffee hack. If you don't have a place to put your coffee and you're sitting on the ground, use a shoe. See? It works better with tennis shoes, obviously, but you know, it works with other shoes too. Oh look, they're coming back. Come here! Come here! Oh, she's got it. Oh, hi Jasmine. Miles, come! Miles! He doesn't like to run with his leash on. Oh, poor guy. You did it. So it's quite a while later. I've just been working all afternoon. I work upstairs in my office space, which I'll have to show you at some point because it's really pretty now. And I haven't been working there for very long, so you won't have seen it yet. Well, not for very long. I haven't been working there. Oh God. I guess I've been working there since quarantines. Because I was like, I cannot work from home. Alright. This might be precarious, it might be fine. I am not going to be able to work from home and not have my own office space. So I set up some office space and it's really pretty. I've been working on some stuff all day and now I'm done finally, so I'm gonna have a relaxing evening. I'm actually not gonna have a relaxing evening because I have to do a couple more projects, but I'm gonna relax for like an hour after this. I've been thinking a lot about what I do for work. So I just thought I would have a chat with you guys about it because it's kind of weird, the progression of my career. So, and I've never told like a lot of the story on any sort of social media platform before because it just never felt like a complete story or felt like something that was worth sharing. But I know a lot of people have actually been in my position and worked through my position and, you know, everything. So I want to start documenting the journey, partially for myself, partially for anyone else who's interested. So I had a corporate marketing job. Alright, so I had a corporate marketing job back when I was in college. I started out as an intern at the company. It was an electronics company, and then everyone on my LinkedIn knows what company this is, but so I better not say anything bad. I'm not gonna say anything bad. There might be a mosquito in my room. Alright, we're good. He's on the other side of the glass. As I was saying, I had a corporate marketing job in college. I got it because I was an intern first. I was hired on as a marketing intern, and then once my internship ended, they wanted to keep me on, and so I became a part-time employee with them. So I was working for them, and the longer I worked for them, the more I was around all these people who were like ready to start their marketing careers. I'm ready to start their marketing careers. I'm ready to settle in, and everyone kept talking to me as it got closer and closer to my graduation. Everybody kept talking to me about, all right, we're gonna take you full time. We're ready to take you full time if you want. Like, and it was surreal. As how old was I? I was 20, 21, and they were talking about, okay, you're gonna get a salary. You're gonna get all these benefits. Like, you're gonna be a permanent part of this company, like a marketing coordinator in this company, and I kind of started to accept it. I didn't think that I wanted to work in an office. I didn't think I wanted to work for somebody else at all. But I kept hearing all these people talking about how it was going to be so great. And I started to think like, well, I'm really good at this job. Maybe I should just stay. Because at the time I was doing influencer marketing. So I had all these relationships with all of these influencers. And I really liked it. And I didn't want to stop having those relationships. It was fun. It was really fun. But I think it was my mom actually who started saying it, but she started mentioning, you're not going to be happy doing this forever, and what about traveling? Don't you want to travel? And I started to think like, I do still want to travel, because like even at the marketing job all day long, part of my job was to find influencers, so I was on YouTube a lot. YouTube and Instagram a lot, just trying to find new influencers. So I was watching all these travel vlogs of Bali for some reason. I don't know why those came up, but they did. So I was looking at all these Bali travel vlogs and I was like, you know what? After graduation, I want to quit and I want to go to Bali. So I started telling people I was going to Bali way before I even had plane tickets. Like a year and a half before. Wow. So I was just putting it out there. I was trying to put it out there. I was trying to make the goal, make the decision, and make it happen. And I did. I got really cheap plane tickets. That's a whole other story though. So I knew I was going to quit, and I was like, hey, if I'm going to quit and I'm going to go to Bali, that means I also want to be really dedicated to actually being freelance, being an entrepreneur, having my own business. And so I decided to. I started looking for freelance jobs, doing the things I was doing at that company basically. And I got offered a couple freelance jobs and like doing like Google ads and marketing and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. I'm going to do these. And I started getting enough jobs to where it was actually matching the income I was getting from the marketing business, the marketing company, from my job as a marketer at the company. So I made the decision one day to quit earlier than expected because I had my plane tickets for September. I wanted to hang out all summer. I wanted to finish my degree without having to worry about juggling all my freelance jobs and another jobs, because I had still had a year's worth of university left at this point. Wow, this happened way further ago than I thought it did. So anyway, so I put in my 2 weeks at the company, and one day, like towards the end of my 2 weeks, the CEO of the company came by my desk. So we hadn't had much interaction with the CEO of the company. As you know, like in big companies, you have more interaction with, like I had more interaction with the marketing manager and then the CMO, the chief marketing officer, than I had the CEO of the company. Like he'd taken us out to dinner, us as the marketing team, he'd taken us out to dinner like maybe 2 or 3 times. So I hadn't ever had just like a talk with only him. So he walks by my cubicle and stops for a minute. He says, Alannah, I hear you're quitting to go freelance. And I was like, yeah, I'm this chipper little 20-something, young 20s who really is just so excited to go freelance and make my own money and like have a new challenge. And I'm like, yeah, I am. And he's like, that'll never work. He told me not to quit, that freelancing would never work, that I would not be successful. And he said it and he just walked away. I totally let it get in my head for a minute. I was like, oh shit. The CEO of the company came by my desk to say that. Looking back on it, I think it's more, that's kind of what's bringing us full circle in this conversation, is it did work. Realized this the other day. I've been freelancing for how many years now? Like 3 years. That's pretty freaking cool. And now throughout those times, there have been times where I needed to get a serving job because freelance wasn't bringing in all the money. But now it is. So does that make me a successful freelancer? That I have enough money to now only freelance and focus on creative pursuits? Like that's so cool. I feel really, really good about it. That's where I've come to this week is, wow, I have a lot to be proud of. Because, I mean, it started at a corporate marketing job where I maybe decided I didn't want to travel and didn't want to do freelance, to spending a month by myself in Bali. And now, a couple years later, freelancing and being like super confident in my skills and becoming, like really, I'm becoming more and more confident all the time. Not only do I freelance all the marketing, but I freelance design, marketing, video, all of these things that I love, and I'm also a life and success coach. And I'm writing a book, so that's one of the things I have to do later is write a book. Not is write a book, but is work on my book. Yeah, just kind of wanted to give an update. Also, yeah, I'm at 30,000 words in my book. 35,000 words actually. It's pretty freaking cool. Let's just go about the rest of our day, shall we? Also, I just got these new pillowcase covers and they came today and I think they look pretty good. The lighting's not great, but I'm too lazy to turn it on, so yeah. Well, it's the next day. I didn't film much yesterday because all I did was write and then, you know, sleep and clean my room. So it's the next day. I've just been doing a silks thing, so I've got some makeup on and oh my gosh, I can't hold this. All right, that's a little bit better. So I just got back from the silks thing and now I'm getting water because I have not drank enough water today and my arms are shaky and now I have a burn on my foot. It's really gross, so I'd show you. Probably just gonna leave the video here unless something else happens, and thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one, bye. Also, I'm not only gonna do vlogs like this, I just have to start creating something. But you know, bye.